What's the mood out there right now?
So again, the mood out here is still very calm. As you know, I want to point behind me, you see this row of police officers out here, and then you see a row, the protesters are meeting face to face with them. So probably, what we've seen over the last hour is, those conversations happening between protesters and police. So that's been going on back and forth for the past hour. And then the crowd behind us, even though there is a huge crowd that did march away, the crowd behind us has continued to grow. Those chants continue to happen. And out here we've seen actually a lot, just a lot of a community feel out here. People are very comfortable right now. We've seen people laughing with each other and talking with each other, and actually saw the Georgia National Guard go into the crowd at one point. A few members of the Guard go out and take pictures with protesters and have conversations with them. So while this crowd continues to grow right now, things are still very, very calm. And of course, people are still having those passionate discussions amongst themselves and with the police department as well. So we're just waiting to see what happens whenever the crowd continues to grow here over the next few hours. And of course, we'll be here to give you those live updates.